Hello! What is up, guys? Yo! How is everybody? I'm so tired. Man, I was creating so many TikToks lately. I kind of run out of space on a few things, so now I have to like buy premium and shit. Everything's so expensive, man. So I'm thinking, what should I get? Like, is CapCut good? Is that like the best to like cut stuff on the fly? Or should I go like for something else? Because if I pay, then why not just get the best, right? So I'm pretty happy with Canva, with Kiddle, but I'm paying two different services for the same service. It's time to choose, I think. I don't know. So I'm wondering. Anyways, we're gonna play some Scorn in a few. By the way, if you haven't listened to the album yet, it's a little EP. This is the best remastering I could have come up with. But when you listen to like professional studio records, it's so much better. This is actually horrible. I think we're gonna have to remaster everything. I'm gonna upload a TikTok. Just for Joe, I'll die to Malik. Will this time? Will this time true? I would like to just enjoy. No one competing. Well, don't they say it club last night? It's an elaborate system where I have to swipe stuff from my PC to my phone. So via my phone to Instagram through filter, and then back to my PC. Every time I open the Instagram camera, it takes my face first, and I'm so ugly I get like depressed immediately. Just a way of unless until the sun. Let's run through a few filter here. Okay, now we have to upload it onto Twitch. Okay, it's a little different because I'm live at the same time. So I'm gonna build a bot that does all of these things that I'm doing now for myself. It's gonna cost me a little bit to run it, but it's gonna be worth it. Of course, I already made a Foodie. I ordered 2. With the EP cover and stuff, it's gonna be so cool. And I released a single this morning. So now I download the new file with the Instagram filter on my PC. You even feel the space, or would you carry on like nothing changed? I'm screaming your name, but you're already gone. I'm burning alive in a place. It's so commercial, right? Commercial 2K 2000s metalcore. This is exactly how it's supposed to sound like. By the way, just saying. That's sick. My YouTube short got 20 Got 414 views. That's so cool. With pictures of myself 10 years, 15 years ago, dude.
Watch me choke on the sunless. I'd rather burn than see you rise.
So now I posted to YouTube.
I see your name and my blood turns black. Every win you take is a nothing like back. I scroll, I rage.
Then if I share it to X via YouTube, it makes a very nice post. All I have to do is add the thing, the short, and now on TikTok. My last few TikToks, 0 views, dude. The goat only has 1 view. The goat is the best.
I can grow, I can fight to be free, but it's easier to curse than to fix what's in me. I am nothing.
Okay.
I am hollow. The only thing I know is swallowing sorrow. I hate, I break.
I think you have to like niche. And I'm doing so many things. So the algo is confused.
Could change, but I won't. I could fight, but I don't. I'll stay in my shadow while you take the flight. I can change, but alone. I can fight, but I don't. I'll stand my shadow while you take the throne.
Okay, so okay, we have to skip this song. I'm just gonna finish something for work real quick, and then we can play, but I have to do like a scan, so it's gonna take a few more minutes.
Once upon a time there was a pretty
I release a reel today, and I still don't know how Instagram works. But could I not have just also made a post? What is the difference? How does this work?
I can't use my shoulders. They're burning still. We are a winter bulletin right now. Bear mode activate. Today's fun being strong as fuck. Like I feel insanely strong. Like it's so strong. It is absolutely nuts. But I'm fat. Fat as fuck. We lost the abs. Look at it. This is gonna be a bunch of dieting, man. To get back to summer cut. Fuck.
Damn, that's a good reel, no? Oh my god.
fly. He had a pretty wife. This pretty
Do you like what I did here with the split color and then the split voice?
into
Here.
the sky, into the moon.
I cry every time. This is new.
Chaos, racing flames, unshaken, unchallenged, untamed. The walls held my name in reverence. The mountains gone, my fallen stone. The sky itself was made to hold the endless weight of my throne.
This is the biggest line, I think. I wanna do more with this. With this line. I almost don't like the way he sings it, because I wanted him to sing it a little bit different. Where is it? I was gonna go for a little bit more of a break after Mai, and I think the first version it came out like that, but I didn't like. I don't know why I chose this one. Hold on. Let me see what I like about this one. Yeah, I kind of like the continuity, because I was thinking if I cut it, if I make more breaks in there already, it's gonna be too much, because there's so many breakdowns ahead. But I thought, like, should we just go with continuity so that when the breakdowns come, they hit harder? That was my thought.
Stars collapse. I walk the heavens tremble. I am the end. I am the start. Well, remember fear.
I try to make it appeal to mainstream as much as I can with having like my own source to it. but it should be just, you know, accepted by many cores. Because there's metalcore, deathcore, any core. So I'm trying to mix it up, but have like some sort of a style in it. I was very inspired for this one by Emur. Heavily inspired. I think you can hear it a little bit. And then it gets groovy. See, it's like it just keeps being, you know, flowing and being good and stuff. Like mainstream, you know, like sellout. Because I could end it with like a crazy solo or like a darker breakdown or stuff like that. But then I would go to deep into like a niche and I just leave it open, you know, like easy. This is easy. Okay, let's see. Okay. Alrighty, let's play some Scorn. So, I've never played it before. I've seen a bunch in like Let's Plays and streams and stuff. But not enough that I can say I'm not blind anymore. Because we are blind for sure. And there was very few options for the game. As in graphic settings and stuff. But the game itself is very epic. It came out like 3 years ago, so it's pretty recent, and the graphics and everything look insane. But yeah, check it out. I'll just be right back in 1 second. Okay, I think here we are. I'm gonna try and play this with joystick. So Monka est already. Monka Giga. So, what are we gonna do with Red Dead Redemption, guys? The game just crashes too often. Always in the cutscenes. In like a certain scene. It doesn't matter if I put it on ultra or on low. There's no fix to it, dude. What are we gonna do? So I hope you can play this with joysticks, but that's what we're gonna try. Does this sound good? Okay. Let's go. Monka Giga, is this me? I think this is me, chat. And what just happened? Ouch. Wait, so we fell? We wake up and now this is now? How long have I been out? Oh my god, this feels like old Doom. Oh, I have to, like, the sensibility is very, I don't know this. What is this? So I have no clue what's going on here. I press A and then it makes like a sound. What the fuck? Is this sound loud enough? Okay, we go with cinematic. Master volume is max. Okay. What do we have here? So weapon, move, run, fire, heal, inventory, cancel, use, reload, switch. This run, okay. Oh shit, where's my skin? I don't know if I'm supposed to be pressing something at this one weird thing. Like, what is this? Okay, probably not. Okay. Mm-hmm. It looks sanitary. There's holes in the wall. So you see this symbol? It looks like this means I can't interact. Okay, for some reason now we see our hand when we do this. So I put my dick in here, or what is this? Okay. Oh, okay. That must have hurt. Das hat ein bisschen gezwickt. Okay, but what can I do with this now? Weapon. Can't use it. Okay, not that I know. Maybe with the door now. Oh, this okay. Direction. Use. Oh, okay. So there could be more, or what is this about? Okay. Little toilet break. Oh, so it closed again? I see. Mhm. What is this? Okay. What is this about? Oh man, what? Sure. So I closed it off now. Was that like wrong? Is there a wrong or right? So there is this circle. So maybe I can use the thing downstairs now. What? What is this? Oh, I see. Hmm. It's all like it's close, but not enough to like connect or something. Is there more to use? I don't think this had anything to do with those actually. Let's leave one open. Is that how I exit? Wait. Is this the one we left open? Mm-hmm. I put something in here. Something. What is this? Okay. This must smell wonderful. Oh, we're back here, okay. And this was just a door opening and then closing. Is there a way to go here? Yeah, okay. Don't think I was here yet. Oh shit, it's a lift. It didn't get it. It was too close again and nothing happened. That is cool, but we can't do anything with it. Oh wait. Nope. Okay, many riddles. And where did I come from now? Oh my god. Are we going back to the start? Believe yes. It's so close. Okay. Fuck, so... Okay, this way is, I think, out. Right. So it's me that closed this off, yeah? Oh, okay. There's only a certain way I can approach. Oh my god. Okay, we open up everything. And let's try and see how we get to the middle one, which is here. Oh god, is it? And it's a full turn. I don't have a good sense of orientation. In this game everything looks the same, but also different. Okay, I think here. No. Oh, I think I was here before. Maybe it looks the same on the entrance. Oh boy. Okay. So we were here before. Looking for another path. I was looking for this. Okay, so I opened everything up. This did not move. Ah, there is a path here. I think I was here. Is everything connected? And this is the... What is this about? So I have to open this first and then this. So I need another hand. There's a window. Let's try and use more things down here. What is there? A door? Door? This? What is this? what did it do though? Can I get up there? Hmm. Okay, so we start here. It's gotta be something in one of these tunnels. I'll check back upstairs once more. I feel like I need another level or another hand or something to open this one door. Okay. And this was so close. What else is here? What is that? Have I been here? This is the very start, I think. So none of this is working. Okay. Let's exit the elevator here. I came from the right. There's another entrance here. I don't think there's anything here to do. Yeah, it's confusing because these are the things that you can do later and then for whatever reason. Right? They show you already, so it just what in WTF? We come out top at the door, and then we can go here. There is the window. Something to do here. There could be shit here. What? What is this? Then this again. Okay. So this is at the door, and the entrance was here, next to the crane. And if we continue, I want to go upstairs to over here. And this is the window. And then there is this, and this is still blocked. I did open everything, I think. And then there is this again with the lifts. Okay, now it has to be something upstairs, cause... What? What exactly is going on with these things? Is this all the things? This does nothing though. Look. Wait. So I closed everything. This is the thing. It's still closed. I can still go here. Did it closing change anything? What if closing changed? Shit. Ah, to try. My OCD kicks in. But what would this matter here? Doesn't do anything here. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? What is happening? How do I move this? What am I doing here? So I see these two have lights. Can't move this any further. What the shit? What is happening right now? Did you hear this? Did we change something now? What the fuck was this about? What? So there is a way, huh? To make something be grabbed. Let me see what this is. So now Oh shit. What the fuck? It died. Are we gonna find it downstairs now? Probably. There is more. Is there more? Oh, no way. No, it doesn't work. Okay. Okay. OCD wins again. Did it fall here? No, it's like in this room here. Must be something lying around here now. Don't think this is it. I don't see. Monkeys. What is this? That's not it. Did it not fall down to the ground? Oh, but it's not in here. It's not in this room. Because this is not the room with the crane. It's in the room. I think I know where it is. Okay, I thought it's here. No. Wait, can we even access wherever this was? So this was the room. We have to get back up there. So it fell down here. Oh wait, dude, that is actually... It is here, but are we supposed to like even pick it up? It's above the thing even. Right? So do I have to get the other one with the glowing eyes? I don't think. Let's see. So that's a double. How do I move the double? This is fucked. Are these singles? Is it triple? If I can't move it, it's fine. Need to get over here. I can't. So my plan is to get this guy in here. I think I'm cocked. Okay. Oh shit, oh no. How do we get rid of the last one? We can't. How? I don't see it. So it has to be in the main room. I could do this all day, dude, and still not get it. I'm so dumb. Let's see. Okay, so main room. And then on top of the thing, actually. Maybe. To the right. Wait, is there nothing, dude? It's on top of the thing, probably. But I see where everything is now, so it would be here. It would have fallen down here. This is the thing here-ish. It must have been coming down here somehow. Or it's still on top, let's see. Oh, but nothing. What is this glowy thing on the left? By the way, everything is closed. This glowy thing on the left is over here. It does nothing though. Or does it? This. What if it has to connect somehow? It's very close. This is the top though. There's no more. And there is this. This is the bottom. Yeah, nothing. I'm not gonna go up. But what if we're missing something here? In the rooms. Okay. I don't know, should we look up the internets? So where the crane is, I want to go up here, but how do we do that? Okay, I take a little break. Just gonna check out my kitchen. I think I can make it easy and just eat some noodles because I have many noodles. Or we do something else. Okay, so they say it is actually the pod. So we have to actually go down here to the puzzle. And the one pod that I was eyeing, the one with the glowing eyes, was actually the correct one. So we were so close to solving it. That is actually what we have to do. But just didn't get the thing out of the way. So now we're gonna have to do this. I was left to think it's impossible. Maybe it is impossible. I was not for sure, but I was like, before I waste more time, let's look for something else. But this is it. This is the thing. Because it could be, who knows, you know. Who knows what could have been. If that is the correct thing or not. So it's up there now. Okay. Okay, just let me be right back, kitchen. And we're gonna solve the puzzle. Let's see. So, oops, where did the sound go? So, it was actually the correct board. Now, I want this to happen. What am I doing? I'm such a giga brain, dude. Now I do this. How did I not see it before? What the fuck? Oh my god, it's actually working, dude. I swear, after breaking the first pod, I was like, it's just gonna be this one pod and it's gonna confuse the shit out of us and everything. But now... What the fuck is this? So he's being processed. Okay. Let's check him out. In the puzzle thing, because it took me so long, I already like zoned out. And then I actually convinced myself, you know what, it's actually not possible. They're just confusing you. Try something else. I was so close. What the fuck? But you never know, like, what can you trust here, you know? Like, what is even happening? Okay, so this is the thing. It should be here. Oh my god. Where is it? Oh shit. What is that? What? Hello, sir. Yeah, I tried yoga once. You seem to be on the next level though. Are we doing the thing with him? What did we do to him, dude? Not again, not again! Oh my god, what did we do to him? Oh shit! Wait, are these fresh guts? Oh, now I see why we have to switch the things. We closed everything, so we can't go in there. I see. Let's do the merry-go-round first. All the things that we can do here. Oh my god, what exactly happened to him though? What was it? So first there is this. We get him in here. Then there was whatever this is. So I actually can't move him here. Okay, well we have to open up the things now. Let's open it up here. Holy fuck, dude, what is happening? Can we see him on the thing? Where is he? Shit. I don't know where we are here. I think we are here. So I want to open this. I think this is right. Are these his guards? Is this like fresh? That's a substantial amount to lose. No? Wait, what's going on here? So this was the wrong thing. Okay. So it's the one on the left. Is that possible? Because when we go behind, we can actually move the track. I'm not sure. Let's open everything now. So when I go back now, we can't. Mommy is here. Oh, so I have to get out first and then open. Oh god. Because I don't know where, I'm just gonna close all of them. We need to get back up here anyways. We do this and then we can back out. Should be able to. Now. Great. And now we can switch it up. And get him into one of the rooms. But first I'm gonna check the rules. We got noodles. Yum. Pew 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 pew. Yum. Cheese. Good stuff. So, and I had acid reflux all night because I ate too much. It's gonna happen again. Fuck. Okay. Did I not open this? Okay. It would be good to see the thing on the map. There, everything will be fine. Oh boy. Okay, we can do something here. Okay, I get it. All of this is very mechanical. Please don't hurt him! Oh boy, here he goes. I think he's gonna hurt him more. Shh, 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 shh. Okay. Oh! Oh, we got him free! What the shit? Oh! Oh, feels good, man. He's stretching. He doesn't have any, like, muscles. Or does he? He looks ripped. What is happening? What am I supposed to do? Is he dying? Oh, here we go. What the fuck? Okay, come. What is going on here? Are you good? What the fuck? Okay, come, let's clean you up. I have no clue what I'm doing here. There must be a place to clean him up, no? So we can get him here now and make him do the thing. Let's see if he's gonna come all the way. Yo, what's up, Daniel? How are you, bro? Man, I think I'm gonna eat my noodles quick. It's a big portion though. How's it going, man? So we might just watch something while I'm eating. What is up, Daniel? What should we watch, guys? While I eat.
€85,89 für 24.
Okay, guys, just a little food real quick.
This is a certified hood classic.
Yo, BK, go and drop that dope ass shit.
Gin and juice, that's Bombay. The south and fast, I long way. Hustler life is like a one-way. We'll see on the Sunday, fitness on the Monday. Quick king will punctuate in my closet, drink the runway. Don't be my free unsafe. She fucks me in a Hyundai. My rooftop got a lounge down, get around and watch her Sunday. Date for 1K, shopping date for 2K. Bougie, bitch make me wait the fuck for 2 days. Finally got the 2 days. Shit, got my mood changed. Off like 2 days. Drop off. Yeah, my mom was free to go. I'm a city boy. And my outfit was involved. I'm a pretty bitch. Block that and holla at a nigga. GG. Riding on my bitch. This my gamble system.
fucking soft to some hard. I grew up in the streets without no heart. I'm praying to my Glock and my car. I sit back and read like head in the hat. 21 Savage, the cat with the mat. 21 Savage, not buzz in the hood, but I pull up on you, shoot your ass in the back. Stew a little hurt, you niggas some racks. Pocket full of cheese, bitch, I got racks. I'm a real street nigga, bitch. I am not one of these niggas banging on whack. Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? Why these niggas capping so hard? Why you got a 12-car garage? Why you pulling all these rappers' cars? Cut these niggas pussy and them hard. Turn it fucking soft to some hard. I grew up in the streets without no heart. I'm praying to my Glock and my car.
And all these niggas play like they tough. Till a nigga get killed. Till a nigga get spilled. Till your blood get spilled. I'ma at your favorite rapper. Shoot him like a John Deere. I've been with you since day one. Savage, I ain't even hate. So what's up with all that Instagram shit? Savage, I was just playing. Y'all pussy nigga faking. Bitch, I hang around them Haitians. Pull up on you, tie your kids up. Pistol whip you while your bitch naked. Come on, man, Savage. You know I always play your mixtape. Yeah, nigga, fuck all that. Ask your bitch how my dick taste.
We interrupt this screwed up broadcast to bring you a very important news bulletin. Like this. Biatch.
Yo, 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 yo. Alrighty, guys. Let me just see if the sound is good. I think the game sound could be a little more. Spooky. Okay, so where is he? He didn't follow us. Okay. Oh, I see. So we give him the key. Oh, okay. I think game sound is quite high now. Sorry. So like a middle thing. Okay. Let's open the door. This, come. Psst, 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 psst. Oh, baby. My little baby. Okay. I think this is it. Yo. So do we leave him here? Are you gonna be okay? Like, fuck. What am I gonna do here? I'll be back. Oops. Okay. Another lift. Okay. Boba. Die Musik ist kein MMORPG. What are those? Oh geez, what is this? What do we have here? So we did something. What happened? Okay, was this all just a key sequence? Is this it with the thing? Is there nothing inside? All of this was just a big key? Okay. I will go there, I will go there. Just let me get stuck here. Okay. Okay. What? So I can't move. This looks like a dead end. What is this music? So I can't walk everywhere, but some things you can like somewhat pass. I wanna pass through here, but I don't see it like a way. Is this a thing? So here's something with the music, that's for sure. And the pod is GG now, yeah? So we opened this, but yeah. I don't think this does anything yet. Maybe that's like a socket for something. The music in this room is... Okay, bro. Definitely make me grab my pants. But also, WTF, mate. So this from the other side. We came from here. I think. Oops. Okay, even if I could pass, I don't think there's anything on the other side. Like this egg does not seem interactable. So in this room though is where the things happened, and then what? So I can't like move really actually, like I can't jump, I can't... go over a little hurdle. I can run and I don't have any items or anything. Let's see what is this. It's empty now, so there's a little egg here. And then we opened the thing. It does nothing. I mean, I can't get over there, can I? Nope. I'm trying everything. I can't jump. So there was this, then this opened. Then we got out here. We came from here. Okay, so I don't know. Oh my god. It probably has to do something on this stage because I was not doing much here. Oh no, this is where we came from. So we can't like jump over this. This is where I came from? I think so. Or is it this? Jeez. Because that means there is something here, because I was skipping this room thinking this is where we came from, but it's not. Oh no, but this is just the entrance to this. That's a Monka. Yeah, so Oh. Okay, so I think I just have to try and use it throughout positions to make sure I'm not skipping anything. But it's a little weird to steer. Probably nothing here though, right? Dude, I'm getting sore from Friday workout. Oh my god. Oh my god. Unless I missed something in here, but there's nothing. Hmm. Hmm. And then this is the entrance. It's not. So this is it. So I went through the whole loop D. This does not make sense. Now I'm confused because I thought this was something else. Nope. This does not compute. Let me exit here, hold on. And then we keep going one more. And what do we see? this? Okay. I don't see it. Is it in here? But what if I'm supposed to do like some crazy move here? Is that too crazy? There's no other like egg or whatever left in here, I don't think. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. And there is this again. And we can't move in here. I'm not missing anything here, am I? Like... And then this is this. And then we have all of this. This looks cool as fuck, holy fuck. So what is it good for? The music makes me think it's something here or wherever the music is. But so this is only one level. I can't go up or down. Motherfucker scared the shit out of me, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh no, we get a gun? Wow, what is this? Is this my arm now? My hand? Oof. What the fuck? What does this do? What is this upstairs? My ammo? So I can aim? How do I shoot? Does this shoot? I think it only does this. Oh, it takes away of stamina to the right. And there it is, refilling. So the thing in the top left, I don't know what it is about. But on bottom right, you see I can do 1, 2... I can do 2 of them. Then I need to wait a little bit. There's like a bar, like stamina. And so this is my weapon now, yeah? Okay, I cannot holster it. I can't do anything. I can only aim and then do the thing. There's no quick shoot or anything. Okay. Wow, man, scared the shit out of me, dude. What the fuck? So we have a weapon now. Great. What's with our friend though, by the way? We left it behind. That was a dick move. Was there something that I had to like ram with my new machine? Oh wow, what the fuck? What is this? Okay. That must hurt. Cool. So what exactly happened? Something. Something happened here. Oh, okay. So this is like my HP bar. I guess we cannot pass. See, am I supposed to like look for a way around or just accept it, you know? I don't know the game yet to know what it wants from me. My OCD screams stay and try another way, you know? Actually, my OCD says the next step is just to try the same thing again. Just walk through the thing again and see if I can come out on the other side. Okay, is this the weapon? It's cool. We just have to figure out what we do with this now. So we can use the weapon in there. I think there was something that was not activatable. Let's see. Is this the way? Was it this? No. Yes. Oh, okay. Never mind. Nothing. I mean, that's a shaft. Okay. I guess we go back to the geyser thing that burned me. Oh, my HP is very low now. They get on the other side. My HP is super low. And this is gonna kill me. Yeah, one more thing, I'm dead. So, I don't know, did I get... I don't know how to heal right now. Probably dead. There it is, okay. Monka S dude, what the fuck? Okay. So I don't have the weapon. Can I... Is it in my inventory or something? Where are we at here? Oh, there was nothing here. Okay. Let's do the first console here. Nope. This is not it, is it? Okay. So this happens. And then I got steamed. Okay, maybe we can use it on the other thing now. Hmm. Oh, hey. I didn't do this last time. So now we got it from both sides. Okay, we're probably still gonna get steamed. But we did open from both sides now. What? Let's see. Is this closed? Oh, it looks like I have not done this yet. Did it reset? Okay. Did it really? Hmm. Oh shit, oh no, come on. Oh, that's a rip. I think I'm dead again. That's a rip. Let's continue tomorrow. And we're gonna watch something on YouTube now. There was a new video by Healthy Gamer I was gonna check out. So let's do that real quick. And we're gonna play much more tomorrow then. Because I was thinking I was gonna beat it this weekend. But it looks like I'm dumb. So this is gonna take longer than expected. Or we just do 2 or 3 weekends. Doesn't even matter actually. Let's watch the clip by Healthy Gamer. Also, can I save? Load game. Act 1, 2, 2. Is this where I'm at right now? So if I press continue where you left off, okay, great, great, great. Great, 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 great. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna only sleep tomorrow. Not a single TikTok is gonna be made. Probably one. Because it's so fun. Mm, 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 mm. When I get these bot comments for my videos, I don't know if I should be mad or not because they are commenting after all. But it's like a virus, I can't get rid of it. Attachment styles deep dive.
Avoidant attachment is growing on the
So I was gonna check this one out. Be right back 1 second. Alrighty. Oh, webcam. Hello. Alrighty, guys. The next video we're gonna watch is Attachment Styles Deep Dive. Valentine's member gift. Wow, a member video for free by none other than Healthy Gamer GG. So let's check it out.
internet. We're keeping everyone at arm's length, more and more situationships. So people who are anxiously attached tend to be very insecure.
Checking on 1 to 5 x
Unless
speed.
I do this perfectly, this person will leave me. I'm not worth dating. And then
Check
we
it
get
out.
to the real crux of it, which is where is the problem? The problem is inside your head. If y'all want to unpack attachment, what you need to understand is... So today, we are going to be talking about attachment theory. But today, we're going to be going a little bit deeper. So if y'all remember, we had a deep dive into attachment theory, which was great because it was sort of like focused on an individual. So how can we understand the development of attachment? How can we understand how attachment may affect you? And today what we're going to be talking about is attachment specifically in relationships. So attachment theory is critical and it's kind of all about relationships, which is kind of ironic because like the last time we talked about attachment, it turns out that attachment is so much more important for like other dimensions of your life than we originally realized. So it even determines the way that you relate to the world, how you find motivation, how you find direction, all these kinds of things. And so we were sort of like left with some info on relationships, but we just couldn't do it justice. And so what we've done is prepared a basically 2-hour lecture on attachment specifically with relationships.
I'm gonna make this a
This is the way that this
two-parter.
lecture is going to be organized.
Part 1, part 2.
So the first thing that we're going to do is explain in some very basic, high-level ways how the attachment system works.
Let me just
Once
see
we
if the
understand, like,
sound
the
is
basic
good.
system of attachment, that shouldn't take long.
Okay.
We'll do maybe a very quick recap of the 3 major attachment styles: secure, avoidant, and anxious. And then we're going to get to the fun stuff. So we are going to characterize and give y'all examples of this is what anxious attachment looks like. This is what avoidant attachment looks like in the context of a relationship. This is what secure attachment looks like. And so when we talk about it in the context of a relationship, y'all may be asking, wait, are you talking about me or are you talking about my partner? And the answer is both. So we're going to say, okay, this is what anxiously attached people tend to do in relationships. This is what it looks like. And if you are this person, this is what you do. If you are dating this person, this is what you do. Okay? So it's kind of like understanding that in the context of relationship-specific examples and features. So after we look at avoidant attachment, anxious attachment, and secure attachment, then we're going to talk a little bit about the intersections between them. So we're going to say, like, if you're an anxiously attached person and you're dating an avoidant attachment person, this is what the relationship looks like. This is what the challenges are. Then what we're going to do is, or actually,
I
maybe
was in
before
that
that,
one.
we'll go through some like case examples
a
of
good
common
one.
relationship issues and how attachment styles affect those issues. So for example, things like situationships, okay? Things like, you know, should we move in together?
Situationship.
When is too early to move in? Why does one person want to move in together? Why one person not move in together? we're going to get a far better understanding, a sophisticated understanding of this concept of commitment issues. What does that even mean? So we're going to understand it way better. So we're going to go through some common relationship issues. And then in the last section, what we're going to do is like tell y'all what to do about it. So if you're
I
dating
was
someone who
picture
has a
perfect
non-secure
cliché
attachment
avoidant.
style, how do you approach that person?
Back
If you
then.
are someone who has an anxious attachment style,
Picture
avoidant
perfect.
attachment style, what can you do for yourself? And we'll give y'all actually a couple of very key fundamentals
And I
that
had a
essentially
picture
will help
perfect
you fix your
anxious
attachment system
girlfriend.
or improve your attachment system, whether you're secure, anxious, or avoidant. Okay? Does that make sense? So let's dive in.
And it became a mess,
Let's
dude.
start by looking at the basics of the attachment system.
Oh
So,
boy.
if we go back, this is going to be a super quick recap, okay? So if we go back and we remember, here's what we discover. So the first is that human beings have to form relationships in order to survive, okay? So like human beings are communal. So what happened is that as we started to evolve, we started to like develop systems in our brain.
He's talking
our
basic
physiology, in our
instinct
biology.
here.
And by the way,
Basic
attachment
human
theory
need.
is very grounded in like neurobiology. So there's like good physiologic hormones.
Attachment theory is everything, I
We
swear.
developed a system
It's like the
to
first thing
allow
you
us
should check
to
out,
form
guys.
bonds
The very
with other
first thing.
humans. This is what the attachment system is. The ability to form bonds. So humans can form bonds in 4 different ways. Okay? So way number 1 is securely attached. And this is the healthiest form of attachment. Now, this is where we also have to take a quick aside and say that, you know, there are cases like, so this like attachment theory is one of these things where they're not all equal.
I'm so
like,
far
securely
from
attached is
secure
just better
attachment.
than the other two. And we're going to teach y'all how to get there. And this is sometimes what happens with human beings is that like, yeah, there's a lot of individual variability, but some things generally speaking correlate with health, happiness, success, and secure attachment is one of those things. Now, then what happens is sometimes if the bond doesn't form properly, there's another situation which arises where this person, let's say this is the child, and this is the parent or caregiver. So if the parent is available and supportive for the child, then that child becomes securely attached. The child feels safe. If the child has needs, the child's needs get met. Okay? So the child learns, okay, like other human beings are like decent. I can rely on them. I can form bonds with them. We can develop a relationship that has give and take and everything is kind of hunky-dory and positive. Sometimes what happens is we have children who, when they have needs, they sometimes get met or they sometimes don't get met. So the child is kind of confused because sometimes when I'm hungry, I get food, and sometimes when I'm not hungry, I don't get food. So there is inconsistency. And when there's inconsistency, the child begins to fear. They're like, because I can't rely on it, right? It's random. It's not something that I can relax and be assured that it's done. So what ends up happening is this child actually starts amplifying signals of distress. So since my parents are kind of distracted, since they work a lot, unless I start crying or throwing temper tantrums, I'm not going to get my needs met. So inconsistency in getting your needs met results in an amplification of signals of distress and also results in a fear of abandonment, right? Because unless I cry loud enough, you are not going to be there to support me. So they become very, very scared and they start to move towards their caregiver in a more like neurotic way. The other thing that can happen is a child can learn that if I am emotionally vulnerable and if I try to bond with other people, if I try to connect with other people, I will get punished. So when I cry, when I try to get my needs met, I tend to get ignored. And this results in avoidant attachment. So this is a situation where the child fundamentally fears connection. Why? So let's run through this very quickly, okay? So if I'm a kid and I invite my parents, I say, hey, I have a soccer or football tournament this weekend. Can y'all please come and cheer me along? Because I'm competing and it's the finals. And so supportive parents will show up. And then sometimes what'll happen is unsupportive parents won't show up. And then what this person does is then they start to realize that, okay, being vulnerable and connecting with another human being is dangerous. Because when I'm vulnerable, when I connect, that makes me vulnerable. And when I'm vulnerable, I get hurt. So what we actually want to do is retreat away from the relationship. Okay? Then the last kind is disorganized attachment. Okay? Now, here's the key thing to remember. About 50%
They
of
showed
people
up once
are
to
securely attached. 25% of people
concert.
are anxiously attached.
I was so
20% of
happy.
people are avoidantly attached, and about 5% of people are disorganized, have a disorganized attachment. We see disorganized attachment in cases of severe neglect or trauma. So we're actually not going to talk too much about disorganized attachment because it also isn't very, I mean, in some ways it's consistent, but there's a lot of variability in disorganized attachment, and it
Disorganized
heavily
is
depends on,
very
like, the
heavy.
circumstances. So this really gets to like quite an
Like, all the
individual level
extremes
where
are
it's
in
very
there.
hard to talk about disorganized attachment in kind of a like generic way. So what we're going to focus on is
Like
this
physical
95%
abuse, very
of people
big.
today. Okay, so this is the basics of the attachment system. So now we're going to talk about the attachment systems. All right,
Like
so here's what happens.
abuse.
So remember that attachment is about the way we form bonds. Now, in the securely attached person, we're capable of forming bonds. We'll talk about
Malevolent.
what that looks like. The anxiously attached person is afraid that if I don't do the right thing, you will leave. And in order to get my needs met in a relationship, I have to amplify my signals. So I have to cry a lot. I have to do other things like play games, which we'll get to, in order to pull you in. So people who are anxiously attached primarily have gravitational strategies. I'm going to pull you towards me. So one example of this is like, if I feel jealous because you have a coworker who I am paranoid that you're going to hook up with.
This gravity
Instead of
thing is
telling you,
perfect.
hey, I'm paranoid that you're going to hook up with this person, instead what I'll do is I'll say, okay, fine, just dump me now because you found someone better anyway. Just let's get it over with. So you'll be a little bit histrionic. You'll kind of amplify things. You'll start to feel kind of distressed. And if we look at what happens in the attachment system, basically it's the same for avoidant or anxious. Basically, there's a certain signal which your brain interprets as a danger
Drama.
sign. Okay? This person is pulling away in the case of anxious attachment. I'm losing this person. Then what happens is the body and the brain and the mind go into panic mode. We're losing this
I
person.
have a bunch of
Therefore,
anxious
we
as
need
well.
to engage in certain behaviors to pull this
But
person back in.
predominantly
I'm
avoidant.
losing them. I need them back before it's too late. So I will do things like I will play games, I will cry, I will do all kinds of stuff. I'll have sex, right? Because sex is a way for us to bond and be closer. Because after we have sex, then we're cuddling and then we're held and then you're not going anywhere, at least for a couple of hours. But if you leave afterward, it's going to mess up people with anxious attachment. So this is important to understand. If y'all want to unpack attachment for yourself or your partner, what you need to understand is that there's certain signals that will trigger the attachment system. And then the attachment system will respond to fix that problem. Now, this is where things get a little bit tricky. Because the anxiously attached person, what triggers their system, what's the danger sign, what's the sirens going off, is someone pulling away. For the avoidant person, it is someone getting close. Okay? So for avoidantly attached people, as we start to become close and we start to become vulnerable, we're like, oh my God, this is the danger zone. This is how we get hurt. When we start to trust people, when we start to rely on people, when we start to love people, we get disappointed and it hurts us. So the avoidant person gets triggered by closeness and their attachment system protects them by pushing someone away. The anxiously attached person is the opposite. I get triggered by someone pulling away and I'm going to respond by pulling them back towards me. They're leaving, I'm going to pull them in, okay? So this is the basics of the attachment system. And if you guys are dating people who are like incredibly frustrating to date, and we'll talk about which way they're frustrating, because they're frustrating in different ways, we'll demonstrate how the attachment system perfectly explains their behaviors. Like, you'll be able to really understand this in an eye-opening way. So the other really interesting thing is that for those of y'all that are into Red Pill and MGTOW and all that kind of stuff, this is basically textbook avoidant attachment. And it's literally textbook. And we'll talk about that a little bit, okay? So a lot of these people have been traumatized, have been raised in a particular area where they fear intimacy. So they like try to really reduce the emotional connection. Emotional connection is danger for them, okay? We'll also go through some specific things like, different pairings of relationships and things like that. But does everyone understand that this is basically how attachment works? I'm a human. I get signals from the relationship. Just like hunger or thirst, I respond to those signals in particular ways. When I feel hungry, I'm going to eat something. So my brain will send me signals, this is dangerous because this person is pulling too far away, in the case of anxious attachment, or this person is getting too close, we have to push them away. Okay? So now let's go over details of what this looks like.
So once you learn
let's
this,
understand
it's very hard to
view
kick,
of the relationship.
But you can learn to understand it, and then maybe not
if
act
you're
immediately on the first instinct.
People who are avoidant basically view relationships
But it's
as
very hard.
two
I tell you.
separate people coexisting. We're basically almost like roommates. We don't have a shared life. I have my life, you have your life. Okay? So this manifests in all kinds of ways, like valuing independence. So people who are avoidantly attached will be like, I'm not going to compromise my career for the sake of my relationship. Like, I would never move to another city for someone, right? My career, like, I have my life, you have your life. If you have to move away, you have to move away, and that's okay. These are like two separate lives, all right? This also, like, this separation of people coexisting also involves other kinds of things. Like, we don't necessarily need to move in together. I have my space, you have your space, and that's totally fine. We can have separate bank accounts, another good example, right? And then also, like, we don't have to define the relationship. It is what it is. It's kind of like a situationship. It's like, I'm chilling, you're chilling. There's no, like, integration of two people's lives into one thing, okay? Now, this can also manifest in other, like, subtler ways. Like, people can be very work-focused, right? So you'll have, like, someone, let's say a man or woman or non-binary person who's in their mid-20s, and they're like, oh, like, I'm just focused on work right now. Relationships are not a top priority. Now, that's a very reasonable thing for someone in their mid-20s to say, and this is what's so tricky about attachment, is many of the attachment behaviors sound very logical or reasonable, but underneath it's the attachment system at play. So the main thing that I want y'all to really think about is, for each of these examples, what does this do for this person's relationship? So when someone is in their mid-20s and says, I'm focused on my career, on the surface, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like, obviously, like, okay, you're mid-20s, focus on your career. But 20% of people out there will use that statement to avoid bonding with other people. Now, this is important to understand. So we're not saying that people can't be career focused. What I'm saying is that they will use a very legitimate excuse to subconsciously prevent bonding with someone else. Now, if you're career focused, that doesn't mean that you're avoidantly attached. This is the problem with, like, TikTok mental health advice, right? They're like, it is all one way. This is a nuance to understand. When we look at the constellation of avoidant attachment, this can be one of the features. And even this is subconscious. So when I work with avoidantly attached people, it takes me a while to like break through to them that, hey, are you using your emphasis on career to avoid committing to relationships? Oh, I'm so career focused, and like, I have this opportunity to move halfway across the world because of my career. And then when we tunnel down into it, I'm like, where did this opportunity come from? Oh, I applied very aggressively. Hold on a second. So when you applied very aggressively, what did you think was going to happen if you got the job that's halfway across the world? What did you think was going to happen to your relationship? And they're like, I don't know. I'm career focused. Right? So they're not, so career focused is fair enough, but then they're not relationship focused. And why? Because they're afraid of getting hurt. They value their independence. Does that make sense to people? So avoidantly attached people are going to really view their lives as separate. It's not like a life that we share together. It's like, your life is over there, my life is over here. Okay? They can be very work focused, etc. Now, let's talk about how they view, this is kind of how they view relationships, but there are a couple of other features. So things that they do, like, so here's some challenges that come with avoidantly attached people. So the first is that they send mixed signals. They're not the only ones, but they send a certain kind of mixed signal. So dating someone who's avoidantly attached can involve a lot of, like, experience of kind of mixed signals. So the reason for this is that people who are avoidantly attached are conflicted, because all human beings require emotional intimacy. They require bonds with other human beings. But people who are avoidantly attached get burned by bonds with other human beings. Right? So I want y'all to think about this like someone who is starving, but gets nauseous every time they eat. What is going to be their relationship with food? I'm hungry, hungry. I need to eat, I need to eat, I need to eat. But the second I start eating, I start to feel nauseous. I don't want to eat anymore. This is what avoidantly attached people are like. They crave relationships subconsciously. So they seek out relationships, but once they engage in relationships, they get scared. If y'all want to dive deep into the most important topics for our community, check out EG memberships. So the first thing to understand is that there needs to be no outcome from small talk. This is a Vasana too. Your mind is Vasanas all the way down.
That is so crazy. Like, once I understand,
it's not that you don't have wants. It is that your wants
made
do
a
not control.
attachment video like a year ago, right?
To monthly streams, as well as a back catalog of a year's worth of content, in addition to
That
quests
helped a
and
lot.
so much more. If you're interested, you can sign up for $10 a month
Definitely,
at
like, do an attachment
memberships,
test
or click the link in the description below.
yourself and just
So it's like something really
read up
weird can happen with
on
an
that
avoidantly
first.
attached
It's so
person.
good.
They can pursue you very, very, very passionately at the beginning. And when they pursue you, you're like, oh, wow, this person is like super into me. But then something happens, like a month goes by, 2 months go by, and then like suddenly they're like not responding to your texts, and you're like, what happened? Like, we started sleeping together. And then what happens is on social media, we get all these like propagations of, if you're a woman, you shouldn't sleep with a guy on a first date because then they'll ghost you. That's not what's going on. You can, whether you sleep with someone on a first date, what happens after that is not uniform in the human race. I've worked with patients who have slept together on a first date and gotten married, had kids, happily ever after, at least for 25 years. And I've worked with people who slept together on a first date and then they get ghosted. Both are possible. It depends on the individual. And this is the biggest problem with a lot of this dating advice and red pill stuff. They don't account for individuality, right? They assume that all human beings are the same. So avoidantly attached people send mixed signals, and it can feel very hot and cold. So they have that fundamental need for human closeness, but they also get really, really scared by being close. So this is fucking confusing if you're dating an avoidantly attached person. Because even if they don't text you for a while, you get frustrated. So you're like, okay, fine, whatever. And then you stop texting them. And then they'll do something weird. They'll start texting you again. And this is where all these notions of playing hard to get and all this kind of crap come from. Because you can actually trigger the avoidant attachment system by even pulling away yourself. Remember, they want to keep you at arm's length. They don't want you to be at room's length.
Yeah,
they don't want you to be at hand's length. They want
I'm
you
actually,
right in this middle zone where you're not too close and you're
much
not too
less
far.
avoidant now
If you
and
pull
much
further away from
more
that, they'll
anxious.
try to pull you in a little bit. But generally speaking, what freaks them out, because the tendency in
More
relationships
messed
is to
up.
get closer over time, is we get closer, they start to push you away. Okay? So this is also where, like, a lot of people with avoidant attachment have commitment issues. And this is a good example of what I would, same thing as mixed signals. So it's like, yeah, I don't want you to date anyone else. I'm not really interested in dating anyone else, but I'm not ready to get married yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. What does that mean? I'm not ready. How do you get ready? There is, once again, a very legitimate process of getting ready to, let's say, get married or have a committed
I also
relationship.
couldn't marry
But
yet.
if you have avoidant attachment, you will use this very legitimate rationale. Your attachment system will hijack this and tell you, hey, we're not ready because we don't want people to be closer. Okay, we're going to leave them right here. So people with
It's too much
avoidant attachments
effort.
love these things like situationships. Okay, so then there are a couple of other behaviors that
Too
they do.
expensive.
So one is that they can have very uncompromising views of relationships. Okay, so this is where, like, remember, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. My opinion is over here. Your opinion is over here. There doesn't need to be any overlap. We don't need to find some middle ground that both of us share. We don't need to do that. This isn't necessary. So a lot of times people with avoidant attachment will have very uncompromising views. This is the way things are. It's a man's job to do this. It's a woman's job to do this. We don't need to do things together. And this also can get very confusing because this looks like misogyny or misandry or whatever. But remember, the goal is, like, there should be no blending. We need to keep things separate. Okay, I'm not saying that misogyny and stuff can't exist as well. Once again, in the avoidant attachment system, it'll hijack all of these things to keep people at arm's length. Okay, so uncompromising views, and this can include things like worldviews, views on relationships, moving in, right? Which MOBA should you play? Which RPG should you play? You know, like, should video games be woke or not woke? They just have very, very uncompromising views because I am an independent unit. I'm an island to myself, and you can have your island over there, and it's, like, not a big deal. We can agree to disagree, okay? So this becomes really challenging in relationships because, as we'll talk about towards the end, relationships are about reconciling views. That's how you get to a successful relationship. It's not about who's right or wrong. And this is how they view things in relationships. If you're dating someone who's avoidant or you are avoidant, oftentimes there's no, like, subjectivity. There's no, like, opinion. There's a right way or a wrong way, and usually my way is right and your way is wrong. They very focused on objectivity because objectivity means that there's no blending. There's a clear line of what is okay or not okay. A couple of other things. Now we get to the interesting stuff. So, really fascinating. So people with avoidant attachment have a big problem with idealization and fantasy. So usually what they end up doing, they have this idea of a perfect partner. They think to themselves, and now we got to kind of go off script a little bit. So people with avoidant attachment sometimes can appear to be, like, romantic. And they're like, I'm looking for the one. I'm looking for the perfect partner. I'm looking for, like, there's someone out there who has everything that I'm looking for, and I'm going to keep looking for that person until I find them. Current online dating has made this problem worse because it gives you this idea that that person is out there. You just need to find them. But let's unpack why there is no such thing as the perfect partner and why people look for the perfect partner in the first place. So people who are avoidantly attached, remember that they tend to be disappointed by their close human relationships. So when I'm disappointed by my close human relationships, when I get hurt, when I connect to someone, what is the way that I protect myself from that hurt? It is through things like numbness, distraction. I'm going to avoid my feelings because they hurt. And the safest way to avoid my feelings is to never get close to anyone. Because if I'm never close to anyone, I'll never feel hurt and disappointed. So avoidance of feelings at all costs. Okay? So then what happens is they start dating a real human being. And when they date a real human being, that comes with positive and negative experiences of a relationship. And they don't like that. So what they say is, okay, I'm dating this person is flawed. I don't like the way that I feel because they think that the perfect relationship will make me feel emotionally perfect. But they don't feel emotionally perfect in a relationship. That's why they keep on looking for this very special person who will make me feel perfect on the inside, who will make me feel safe, who will make me feel, will never disappoint my vulnerability, will never take advantage of me, will always be there for me, right? This idealized version of what they wanted when they were kids. So they're looking for this perfect partner. And the reason that you're not perfect is because there is some negativity that they experience. They don't know how to, we'll get to this in a second. They don't know how to even understand what they feel. They're oftentimes very alexithymic. They're very emotionally numb. They just know it's not perfect. Because if it was perfect, then I'd feel perfect. But I don't feel perfect. I don't know why I don't feel perfect. But the problem must be you, because they don't explore their internal environment. This is why they tend to be very work focused, right? I'm going to focus on my job. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to live in the external world. I'm going to achieve a lot in the external world. I'm going to step away from these stupid things called emotions. So what they end up doing is actually looking for the perfect partner. And the perfect partner is someone who makes them feel safe, gives them exactly what they want, which is impossible, which is that 100% safety with 100% vulnerability and no chances to be taken, no disappointment, no hurt. I want to be vulnerable, but guarantee that you're not going to hurt me. So they idealize things. And this can be very hard for the partner of an avoidantly attached person because they're always talking about this perfect version of you if you did this better. So this is also where they tend to be very critical. Now we get to the next thing. So this is going to all kind of come together, okay? So they're looking for the perfect partner. In turn, they tend to be critical because there's a gap between you and the other person, this idealized partner. The other thing that's really cool about being critical of your partner is when you're critical of your partner and you devalue them, what happens to the strength of your emotional connection? You push them away, right? It's really hard to let go of someone who's perfect. It's very easy to let go of someone who's flawed. Right, I can move on from you if you're flawed, and the more flawed you are, the easier it is for me.
And it's so crazy how perfect he describes.
You're not, really, you're not that great, so I don't need to be vulnerable
all
with you.
the
I can
things.
find something better out there. So this is really scary, but they will oftentimes do a lot of devaluing stuff. In the worst case scenarios, this is stuff like negging in Red Pill, right? So when we put someone else down, it allows us to like protect ourselves from forming bonds with them. But this can also be like very, very subtle things. So like they can like make comparisons with
just
other
be
people.
toxic.
They can be like, oh, this person does this and this person does this, and why can't you do this like this person? Or they may not even like blame you for it. They'll just make these like subtle comparisons. They'll hyper focus on small mistakes. Okay, so this is a great quote from that Amir Levine's book. I remember reading this and just thinking this was brilliant. So when they look at an apple, they focus on the worm instead of the apple.
Yeah, actually
like they'll
came
ignore
quite
90%
far
of the good stuff and just zero in on the bad
away
stuff.
from being
And if you're
avoidant.
someone who's avoidantly attached and you look at the history of your relationships, what you'll find, like Jerry Seinfeld, I think is a really great example of this.
This
Y'all have seen the
giga
Seinfeld
over the
comedy
top
show,
cliche,
right? Where he'll like
no more for
he'll
sure.
he'll break up with women for all
But I
kinds
was
of tiny
not
stuff.
so much.
Like he breaks up with a woman because she eats her peas one pea at a time, and he's like, "Who does that? I can't date someone who eats their peas one pea at a time." Like he can't handle that, right? So they'll come up with all these like. They'll make mountains out of molehills with like focusing on small little mistakes or little imperfections, and that'll become a reason to break up with someone. Once again, what's the goal? It's to push people away. And remember that with this, the triggering of the attachment system, we will see a lot more of this kind of stuff when you get close. So when you're dating someone who's avoidantly attached or you are avoidantly attached, if you pay attention, this is what things look like. So here's
I guess I'm more
closeness,
anxious
and
now.
here's
I'm not
happiness.
sure.
And
I
what
want
you'll
to say
find
I'm
is that
secure,
the
but
curve looks like this.
I'm jealous
So if
and
we're
stuff.
too close, I'm unhappy. Or if there's very little closeness, I'm unhappy. I want you here. I want this middle level of closeness. And then if the closeness increases to a 10,
don't
then
trust.
I become unhappy. And once the closeness gets over here, my attachment system triggers, and then I start to neg. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to push us back to this safe zone because this is where I feel safe. So I will devalue you. I will criticize you. I will even move to a different city to get physical distance from you. I won't want to move in. And they're resistant to move along this axis as well. Moving in together, getting married, meeting the parents, all this kind of stuff that advances the closeness of the relationship, avoidant people don't like. I'm happy to just be in this nebulous 8-year, we've been dating for 8 years and our relationship is limbo. I'm actually totally fine with that. They may still be unhappy, but they get scared anytime things advance. Let's talk about Let's talk about conflict. So for avoidantly attached people, their conflict can look like a couple of different things. It can look like explosions or withdrawal. Sometimes they get very angry. And it can be very frustrating to like argue with people who are avoidantly attached because they'll come up with some reason, but that's not the real reason. And so trying to talk to them about this is like very, very confusing. So, let's take this example of like moving to a different city. And it's like, I don't understand, like, why couldn't you apply for things that were like at least in the ballpark? Like there are plenty of jobs in New York or San Francisco. Why did you have to apply to Hong Kong? Like, I don't understand this. And they're like, and then they come back at you and they're like, well, it's because you're not supporting my career. And like, this is an important time in my life and it's a great opportunity. And I wish you were more supportive. And then you've like been supportive, but you're kind of confused. They're like, there's lots of opportunities here. I don't understand why you don't just apply for those. So oftentimes like the conflict with them is very confusing. And it can be quite explosive because they're not good at handling their emotions. Or what they'll do is they'll just withdraw. They'll give you the cold shoulder. Things are getting too close. Because remember, conflict is a sign of closeness in a relationship sometimes. And so what they'll do is just ghost, right? They'll withdraw. they'll numb, they'll retreat into themselves. They'll also create physical space. They'll go back to their place. They'll move out. They'll go stay with a friend. They'll do whatever. So it can be both of these things. And the really challenging thing about conflict with these people, first of all, they don't really have a problem with conflict usually. And maybe they'll just avoid it, but that's still like not a problem with conflict. They have to deal with conflict, which is I'm going to avoid. The other problem is that they're very poor at articulating their emotions or experiences, right? So like I'm applying for a job in Hong Kong, and the real reason for that is because I'm afraid of intimacy. They're not aware of that. And so they can't even say, like, the healthy thing to do in that situation is this relationship is getting closer. I feel afraid that I'm going to get hurt. I feel afraid that if I choose a job or a career path based on you and our relationship falls apart, I will have lost 2 opportunities. Not only did I lose this relationship, but I lost this career opportunity as well. I'm afraid that you won't be there for me when I need it, and making the sacrifice is not worth it. This is what they feel, but they don't know it and they can't articulate it. So you, as in a relationship, can't solve this problem because like they're not even aware of what it is. So they're very poor at articulating their emotions and experiences. They're not very good communicators. Remember, going back to this,
You have 2 of these kinds.
right? There's
You're not going
there's
anywhere.
a right and a wrong way. There isn't like
Children.
a feelings or any of that. That doesn't enter the.
Forget about
Objectively,
it.
there's a right or a wrong thing to do. That's the beginning and end of it. There's no feelings to discuss. Like, who cares? Opportunity is opportunity. Now, once again, the reason for that is because if we go back to our basic attachment theory, remember that we learn our emotional experience through mirroring, right? So remember that we learn what we're feeling when our parents are emotionally available to us. So what does that mean? So remember, now we'll understand why this happens in avoidant attachment. Because when I'm feeling sad and I'm a kid, I don't know what sad is, right? So when I'm feeling sad and I'm like upset about something, my parents will come to me and be like, oh, you must be feeling sad. And then they mirror you. They're like, oh my God, is Widow Baby sad? Oh, poor Widow Baby. Oh my goodness, Widow Baby, let me hold you. So you mirror their emotion, and then the kid is like, oh, this is sadness. And this is the face you should make when people are sad. Dr. K's crying. We even change the way that we pronounce words. R's become W's, and we go, wah. And then when we get emotionally mirrored, okay, I'm not alone. The world understands me. I'm sad. Mom or dad is sad. And they do the right thing. They hold me. Oh, it's okay. Widow Baby's crying. Oh, I'm so sorry, Widow Baby. Avoidantly attached people don't get that. So since they don't get that, I'm crying. And then my parent. So I had a friend who used to have nightmares. So their parents were trying to teach them how to sleep on their own. And so the kid would be having nightmares and crying in the bed. And one of their parents would be sitting in a chair just watching them. So they're like, I'm here. There's no reason to be scared. They didn't touch. They didn't emotionally mirror. They were emotionally neutral. They're like, look, I'm here. There's nothing in the room. And they would just watch their child cry. Traumatize the kid. Kid is like high functioning, is in a relationship now and has kids and stuff. But man, they were quite articulate with how it messed them up. They're like, yeah, my parents would just watch me cry and suffer and like didn't do anything. But they were like, that's what they did. So that's how you become avoidantly attached. Okay? So once you don't know what you're feeling, then it's very hard to articulate what's going on. And if you're in a relationship with an avoidant attached person, the way it feels is that there's something always in the way of the relationship. There's some reason why we can't advance. There's some reason why we can't move in together. And even if we move in together, your partner is pulling apart, pulling away in some way. So they're very scared. So things like situationships, things like these like long-term, like we've been dating for 14 years and it's going nowhere. We're like coexisting as roommates who sometimes have sex. This is avoidant attachment. Now, let's talk about sex for a moment. So people who are avoidantly attached, so now we're going to take a quick aside, okay? So in the 70s, there was some really cool research about types of love. And what people basically discovered is that there are 6 different scientific categories of love. There are 6 different ways that human beings look at love. There's eros love. So this is love that is like passionate. It's like, oh my God, I love you so much. Love me. We were made for each other. Kiss me. I need you. Do you need me? That's eros love. This is what we tend to see in most of our movies. There's another kind of love. I think it's called agape love. I don't know how to pronounce it. Maybe I got a letter wrong. So agape love is sacrificial love. This is where I love you, and the way that I demonstrate my love is not, oh, kiss me. It's like, I'll give you a kidney. Right? That's very different. Like, no one is like, in our rom-coms, no one is like giving people kidneys or like working extra shifts at the bank to pay for your medical treatment. Right? Like, that doesn't, I mean, sometimes it happens in movies and stuff, but that's not what we really romanticize as love. Sometimes we'll have agape love, so we show sacrificial love. All right? So securely attached people love in these 2 ways. So if you're in a relationship with a securely attached person, their love towards you is going to be passionate and sacrificial. This is probably the healthiest. There's
me,
another
dude.
kind of love. So avoidantly attached people have a kind of love called ludus. And ludus is a playful love. It is an uncommitted love. It is a free love. It is a, oh, let's play around and let's have a good time. And let's live in the moment and let's not make sacrifices. It's fun. It's playful. It's actually
Hippie.
viewed as a game. Okay, so if
Hippie
you look
love.
at the Greek ludus, this is like playful and game-like love. Love is a game to be won and lost, to be titillated and enjoyed. But there's no commitment, there's no sacrifice. And it's hilarious, right? Because like literally if you look at avoidant attachment people in the red pill community, and I'm not trying to criticize them, I think they figured this stuff out, right? They looked at themselves as a community and they stumbled upon these truths in their own way, which is a little bit less scientific. But they call it the game. They call relationships literally a game. And that's what ludus refers to. So the Greeks figured this crap out thousands of years ago. There were scientific studies about it in the 70s where we said, okay, there's a certain type of people who has ludus love. Ludus love is playful, uncommitted. It's all about having a good time. If we're not having a good time, why bother? Why sacrifice? Why, I'm going to move halfway across the country and I'll fuck people over there. Uncommitted, free, playful. This is ludus love. This is what avoidantly attached people have. And there are scientific studies that correlate these two things. And then we get to anxiously attached people who have manic love. Now, manic love is a whole different thing. Manic love is obsessive. It is possessive. It is, no, I love you with all my heart and my passion, and don't ever leave me. Don't ever leave me. Let's move to a desert island together. Let's move in together. Let's have babies together. Let's mix our DNA. Let's do everything. I own you, and you own me. It's not just passionate. It goes beyond that to manic, obsessive, possessive. Okay, there are a couple of other loves, which we won't go into, but it's really fascinating because we can see this history of attachment being manifested even in the Greek views of love. Even in these research studies, when attachment theory was still, it was there, and then as attachment theory has grown, we've correlated this. So they'll even, like, if you talk to someone who's avoidantly attached, they will view love, it's not that they're incapable of love, right? So, but they just view love as like, this is why situationship is perfect. It's joyful. We're doing this because it's fun. And if it stops being fun, we stop doing it. No strings attached, right? And the red pillars call it, literally they call it the game, which is what ludus refers to, okay? So this is avoidant attachment. Can you have both attachment? Yeah, so we'll talk about that. There are blends. So I guess we can talk about that now. So we're talking about these patterns in avoidant attachment. And remember that like a securely attached person or an anxiously attached person can have a couple of these things, right? So it's not that like all avoidant people have all of them and none of these traits are shared by any of the others. We as human beings are a blend of everything. It's just which one is predominant. So even a securely attached person will have some features of this, okay? So let's talk a little bit about anxious attachment, okay? So first thing that we talk about is how do they view the relationship? So they view relationships as blended or even completely blended. Remember, there's this manic, obsessive conjoining.
I think the rest we're gonna hear tomorrow. Getting pretty tired. Pretty tired, guys. Tomorrow we're gonna come on earlier. Then we can play much more. But I'm even too tired to listen to a song right now. But it was a good day. Restful day. Tomorrow we're gonna rest even more and then just play video game. Just eat, sleep. So we come back tomorrow, guys. Check out YouTube, check out the songs and everything. I see you tomorrow. GG, thank you. Bye.